Yeah, I've gone live. I don't know whether it's caught the last few minutes of that. I'm not too sure. But we're live now.
We're live again.
Yeah. Once again, yesterday, all my troubles seem to go away. Tywin, get off of him! You can't shag it!
No, Callum, you can begin ranting about Tarkov.
Oh, I don't know, man. There's not enough contact about shit. We don't get told enough now. Because I don't know what to look forward to and what not to look forward to. I don't know if we're getting streets this year. Because it don't fucking look like it. Arena, we're meant to have had an update on that by now. This is ridiculous. We don't know anything.
Have you got a felon, Callum, or something?
No.
I can hear that though. Yeah.
I don't know.
Can hear a weird sound, but
But yeah, it's just not enough. Let me just Google the fucking game now. I bet there's been an update from the time I've said I'm pissed off to the time now. No, nothing. For like 3 fucking months.
3 fucking months? Jesus.
I know. And I'm guessing it's my first proper big wipe this, so I'm guessing this is just how it is.
I know.
So yeah. It's fucking bullshit. I need more.
Yeah. You do need to do that.
I need to know about streets. They've got to tell us about streets. It's too fucking big. We need to know what's going on. That's what we're all waiting for. Let's have it right. A fucking big hour-and-a-half map with like 50 players. Big shit. Big shit. But they won't tell us. Why is that, Reese?
Well, I'm not going to tell you anything. When are they going to release a fucking update? It's been so long.
It's every 6 months, 5 months, something like that. It'll be New Year, Christmas. Well, you mean the wipe?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be Christmas. I think they've got it. I feel like they've got it down to every 5 to 6 months.
There's like a weird fucking white noise sound.
White noise?
Well, it sounds like white noise on the podcast.
Let me see.
I can't hear anything.
I think they've...
No, we can't hear it when we're talking to each other. If you go on YouTube and put it on.
It's probably one of our microphones. I've just heard it. It's not white noise.
White noise sound. Yeah, so... Right, so the wipe is near the end of, is it near the end of the year?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it'll be Christmas.
What?
The wipe.
Tarkov wipe. So when are they going to release new shit now? Like, how long have you been waiting for all this new shit?
Since the last wipe, yeah, summer.
That's a long time for that adding new stuff.
I know. Fucking... It's just the way it is, I think. Now we can do about it.
Yep.
But still, an update would be nice, just to sum it, just anything.
Yeah, just give you something to do.
Yeah.
But in this guy that makes it, that is, you don't listen to.
He just does things. He does things his way, and that's a lot. Which is fair enough. It's his game. I get it. But fucking hell, come on, guy!
Well, you can't even criticize his game though.
No, I think you can. I think it's like certain criticisms that, like when someone brings something stupid to his attention, like a light bulb went out or something. It'd be like, oh, for fuck's sake, you've wasted a report ticket for that. It's either it is a bug, or by any chance, because it's a shooter, some twat shot it out. Yeah, just the stupid shit. I'm sure if you gave me like an actual good question that's like detailed, it probably would give you an answer. She's like, alright, fair enough, you've done your homework here, you bitch.
You bitch.
Yeah, you bastard, you.
You will bring good criticism. It's like, yeah, you fucking bitch.
Oh, you bastard, you're gonna make me respect you.
Bastard.
You're gonna make me respect you.
God damn it, I have to respect you now.
I have to respect somebody that's put money into my pocket. God damn it. Imagine.
Oh, that'd be so funny.
No, I don't think he's that much of a dick.
Nah. I mean, if you're saying something stupid, he has a right to go, yeah,
Well, yeah, he's got a right to tell you to fuck off. Everyone does. It's just, you know, not very professional. But that's Nikita. That's just who he is.
I know what you want when you game, though. People already bought it, so, you know.
Right, yeah. That's what I mean. I think we should have way more information given to us than what we do get. We paid for the fucker. And it's not even out yet. I don't care how that sounds.
Well, that's the problem with you know, early access games. You know, what they call it?
Closed beta.
What?
Closed beta.
Yeah, when you pay to play it, basically.
Yeah.
Pay to play.
You're not paying for a finished game. You're paying to, you know, you're contributing to its
Development.
Development, yeah, basically.
Yeah.
It's the same with Star Citizen. That game has been in development for years now, right? And it's still only halfway done.
I oh gee, when we first started playing it, that was the like beta.
Yeah, that weren't finished.
It
was on
beta for a while.
Xbox. Fucking what is it? Preview. That's it. Xbox preview.
Yeah, that was there for a while.
Yeah.
It still looks like crap on consoles right now, anyway.
But yeah, well, because Callum plays PCs, sees the graphics, and it's like, this is amazing.
What is it? You got fucking PS5, you know, out and an Xbox Series X, which are essentially game. They got the same power as, you know,
Yeah.
game PCs, and they still can't churn out, you know, superior graphics for PUBG.
It's the processor. I guarantee you, it's the processors. They should. Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit bonkers to me. How people spend that much, but they won't just get a PC.
I can hear something.
I can hear audio now, definitely, while I'm talking.
Stop watching shit, Reese.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's what that's just where I am with it. I don't know, I just wanted to say that.
Speaking of roguelites, let's get these out of the way. There's 2 new roguelites coming. The most basic one that, you know, as we were saying, is Modern Warfare's DMZ. Now, basically, that's like, you know, Tarkov for filthy casuals.
Yeah.
It's the most basic form of roguelite you can have. You know.
Yeah.
There's ammo counter, you know, non-realistic ammo management. It's basically just Call of Duty, but with a roguelike elements. But the thing is, you can't. Unlike Warzone, there are no healing items. Like health regenerates. You know, like there was a health regenerates like in Warzone, but like you put armor plates in. I think they should do it like Blackout, where you know you have to heal yourself.
Yeah.
They should release a hardcore version of the mode where you have to actually realistically manage your ammo. There is no HUD elements, that kind of thing. I mean, the weapon inspections for each gun, most of them have you taking out the magazine and looking at it.
Yeah.
See how much is left. And the ammo actually depletes realistically. You take out a magazine with only 1 bullet in, it's going to show only 1 bullet. But like, it's very basic apparently. But I will try it.
What's this game called?
It's DMZ. It means demilitarized zone.
Yeah.
It's
COD.
It's the roguelike Tarkov mode that's coming on November the 15th or 16th with Warzone 2.0.
Roguelike? don't know what that means.
A roguelike is it's any game mode where you have to. It's like Tarkov. Tarkov is a roguelike.
I thought roguelike games were dungeon crawlers.
You have to go in and basically stay alive and get back out again. If you die, you lose all your shit. That's basically the basic terms to describe a roguelike game.
Extraction shooter, I've heard it called.
Yeah.
I thought roguelike was RPG dungeon crawling shit.
It's similar to that, yeah. Like the roguelike, the more basic, it can be that as well.
Yeah.
Like if you think about it, Tarkov is like dungeon crawling, isn't it?
Yeah. Big and badass.
You go into an area, you scavenge for shit, and you have to get back out without dying, basically.
Yeah. Pretty much. That's all you got to do is escape. It's in the name, motherfuckers.
Escape from Tarkov, then go back into Tarkov, and then escape again.
Shut it.
And the other roguelike mode, the game that I'm looking forward to, is Hitman 3's Freelancer, that comes out on January 26th next year. And from what I've heard, it is incredible. From what I've seen, it is incredible. It is it adds a safe house to a playable safe house, a little mini map which you can walk around in and basically just chill. It has all the elements of the main game that you can just play with. For example, you can play music in the living room, you can watch the TV, you can drink wine, that kind of thing. You can decorate your safe house wherever you want. And underneath your safe house is your planning room, where you can change your look, choose which missions you want to go on, practice with weapons and techniques and that kind of shit. And then you have to go on missions like in the main game to take down key members of a syndicate. And you have to do it, you have to kill them and get out again. If you die, you lose all your shit, you have to start again. If you fail, you lose all your shit, you have to start again. If you succeed, but you do it noisily, the next place will become more alert. There's also currency you can get to buy from weapons dealers in the map. There is a video that does it a lot better than I can say.
Yeah, I think I saw Pestily talk about some shit yesterday.
But basically, it's looking like it's basically almost an entire new game. It's going to change Hitman basically. It's a breath of fresh air. Someone even said IOI one day decided, let's shut up all our critics and launch this fucking mode.
Yeah? Just do it!
Just fucking do it.
I'm looking forward to that basically.
I'm still happy with just one game, to be honest.
Well, that's your lot for me on Roguelike.
Have you read about all the fucking reviews that God of War got? Most of them were fucking 10 out of 10s.
Of course you're going to get 10 out of 10. It's
No, but across the board it's like 10 out of 10 and one that, and that was it.
Yeah, I'm not that shocked.
I think that's going to win
Well,
Game of
most
the Year.
likely. Yeah, most likely.
Like last time, but this time hasn't got anything to go up against.
I just don't get hyped up for those games anymore at all. I'm so set in my own way. I'm just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, but you've always been like that.
Yeah.
You get obsessed with one game and that's it.
Yeah, that's your lot.
Like your main games were like FIFA, wrestling.
Yeah. Oh, I love a wrestling game, mate.
Siege.
Fucking love it.
It was Siege and then PUBG and now Tarkov.
Yeah.
Going to be next.
My dog.
My
Dog will be my favourite game.
I'm hoping that we can all try out another new game, one we can all access probably next year. Wouldn't it be fun though?
If Streets comes out, oh my god, it's gonna be crazy if that comes out. Oh my god!
I'm looking forward to the day before.
The day before.
Oh yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
Daisy / Tarkov /
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It does look, yeah.
Fucking mothership.
It does look good,
What?
that.
Is that the one that showed us like that little trailer where you can drive the car and you go to the gas station?
Yeah, basically that one.
Yeah, it's a third person, yeah.
Set in a huge open world, including open farmlands, forests, a big city, suburban area.
Yeah.
And you don't just get to drive cars; you can drive fucking APCs as well.
Can you drive a tractor? That'd be cool.
That would be cool. But basically, like, there's also something called the Lodge, which is basically like a huge safe haven. And in the trailer where they showed it off, you can go there and like accept mini jobs, chillax with your mates. There's a spa downstairs where you can basically strip off all your character's clothes and get in the hot tub. In a post-apocalyptic world.
Lovely.
Lovely.
Well, it's unique for a game.
Well, I am hoping it turns out to be good.
Well, it should be, but it should be good.
I mean, it's like, you know, you can get your own house, modify your own weapons, that kind of shit. Explore
Your own base.
skyscrapers, shopping malls. There's huge hordes of zombies inside dark buildings as well, so you have to that's gonna be like raids. You have to go inside and sneak past these zombies, you know, to get shit. From what I can see, anyway. But also, you have to fight other players.
Yeah, what's the fucking point otherwise?
Of course.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
Like other players, that's how you have to play.
I cannot wait for that. It looks pretty cool.
Yep.
Anyway, Reese, you want to talk about the main event?
What? Andor, mate.
Oh yeah.
The best Star Wars show
Carl,
to
do you mind-
fucking be made.
To be fair, I'm not that arse, just go for it.
Oh, mate. The monologues in this episode were so fucking good. It was.
You mean the fucking dialogue. Oh.
Yeah, the dialogue.
Oh.
Between you got Andy Serkis dialogue, that was great.
And Stellan Skarsgård.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was probably one of his best scenes ever.
He gave it his all. Well, both of them give it all.
I just love that looking when Lonnie asks him, "What are you sacrificing?" He has this look on his face like, "Is this guy rich fucking serious?" And he just asked me what I've sacrificed.
He looks at everything and he goes, "What do I sacrifice? Everything."
It's like, I burn my life so everyone can have so everyone can see. Now, what did he say? I burn my life for a son that I will never see.
Yeah. But it's really showing you that the rebels will do anything to start the revolution. Like, he will literally sacrifice 50 people for just to keep the rebellion going.
The revolution will not be civilized.
Yeah, it just shows you that good. There's not good and bad. There's fucking grey areas too. Like, it's not just simple as, oh, he's bad and he's good. It's just not like that.
Can we talk about fucking Andy Serkis stuff?
Oh, I love the part where, you know, when the electric goes out and he looks up and he goes, "Attack!" It's like fucking Caesar again.
Oh yeah, Planet the Apes style.
Attack! I love that. That was fucking good, that episode. Give me goosebumps. Yeah, give me goosebumps, that episode.
They succeed in freeing all 5,000 prisoners.
Yeah, and he can't fucking swim as all things.
He did it, you know, he didn't know he was never gonna. The only way to escape from that prison is to swim away. So he must have known he was never getting out.
Since he got there, he knew that he was never gonna escape like that. And that's why he did his time.
I love how he chuckles when he says, "I can't swim."
I hope he comes back in some way.
But he's probably gonna die, considering he'll be
Well, yeah, with all those guards, he's gonna be like one person then.
he'll be left alone with a bunch of pissed guards.
If I was him, I would have rather just jumped in the
I
water.
would have jumped, and I still want the character pulled
Yeah,
me along.
they could have tried to like get him. He could have lived, but
He jumped and asked someone, pull me along.
yeah. I would have just jumped. I was like, rather than be with them guards, I'd be like, yeah, fuck it. If I drowned, I drowned. It's better than fucking getting tortured by those fucks.
Yeah, one way out.
That was sick. One way out, they were all shouting it. The guards are in a room fucking shitting themselves. They're in the room shitting themselves. Like, quiet. We don't want anyone. We don't want anyone here.
Just sent you a link, Reese,
Oh,
for Summit.
yeah.
Yeah,
I see it.
if you wanted to watch it. I've
But
got it on.
I might do once. But yeah, Jake, that episode, oh, perfect television. Oh, so good. It makes me want to go back and watch it again. And I've not done that with any other Star Wars show.
I know.
It's so much better than The Mandalorian, it just is. When fucking politics in a show is better than real life politics. And it's a talking, there's not a lot of action. Like, it chooses careful to do its action.
It's cautious.
And I love how Andor, when he first got in there, he was looking at the guards and everything, he was figuring it all out already to escape. And it's sad that Andy Serkis got trapped there. He's like, I did all my time and they weren't even going to release me the Fox. I've been keeping everyone in line for you guys, and now you're all betraying me.
Yeah.
You're never going to let me out, you're just going to transfer me to a different prison. But yeah, he's still got to get off the planet though, Andor.
Oh yeah, definitely. But he's not alone. He's got.
I know, but if he goes back to where he lives, oh god.
He's got Melchi.
There's people that are after him on both sides. We've got what they called?
The ISB.
ISB is after him, and I think he's the rebel, that woman from the episode.
What's interesting? This is the first time. I think this is the first time the ISB has appeared in live action Star Wars media.
Yeah, I just love seeing how everything works, because they've got Andor in prison and because they don't work together. They don't know it.
The ISB had a brief appearance, I think, in A New Hope. What's his name? The leader of the ISB, who was one of Anakin and Obi-Wan's friends during the Clone Wars. That he leads the ISB, the old fella, not the fella who's always in the overseeing them, the one above him. But the ISB, I think it's only ever appeared in other Star Wars. I mean, this is its first live action appearance.
It's just good to see that the inner workings of the Empire, that everything's different, that no one works together, because that's how fucking Palpatine set it up.
I can't believe some people find this show boring.
You know what it is? It's not boom boom. Bang,
Yeah, I was going to say, that's what I thought of straight away when you said that. I've not even watched it, but I bet that's why people get annoyed with it. There's no boom boom.
It chooses this.
There's no fucking action every 10 seconds and not a fucking camera.
And it builds up to the action in ways that you should do.
Just have violence when violence is necessary.
That's what I mean.
There's 2 episodes building up to something, and then a third episode have a big payoff. Like the first 2 episodes, you got that big build up on his home world. Then you got the third episode with the big explosion payoff.
It's like violence because they're after him, and
then you got 2 episodes building up that whole heist. Then you got the heist itself.
Yeah.
2 episodes where he's in prison, building up to the third episode where he escapes.
Yeah, but he got put in prison.
For jaywalking, basically.
For jaywalking, because everyone was running, and he's like, "Well, are you part of this?" It's like, no, they're like, 6 years.
He's based that you can tell that short trip. He was just you power tripping basically. Like, what do I look like? Like you're a part of it. I'm going to the store.
All that money that is left behind on that planet. You got 6 years for freaking jaywalking. It was 6 months in one time, and now it's 6 years.
Yeah, it's 6 months, and then he says to the woman, "There's been a mistake. I'm just a tourist," and she's like, "Huh, 6 years."
That's how corrupt it all is.
And
Yeah.
people actually, the Empire look cool, but don't forget there's a reason a rebellion was formed to quash these fuckers, because they're absolutely fucking awful.
Well, yeah, they did, like, they're not supporting all the people that they're, like, in charge of. They just treat them all like shit, and...
Oh, we didn't mention the worst part. This is probably one of the most evil things we've ever seen the Empire do. When they put that fucking headset on her head.
Yeah, a planet that they killed all the people on that make an angry sound when they die. And they recorded the sound and made the girl listen to it.
Well, in basic terms, they tortured her with the screams of dying children.
Yeah, but the sounds that disturbing it fucks you up.
Well, that's the thing, that they killed the native population, and they recorded the sounds as they die, and they remixed the tape to
Yeah, and one of the doctors like, "Oh, these restraints are for your own god," and you're like, "What the fuck?" That doctor's fucked in the head. And Andy Serkis only been in 3 episodes, and he's one of the best parts. Like, I just love when the electric goes out, he's like, "Attack!" I love when he walks in the room with them 3 people, and he's like, "Turn it off," and they're like, "No," and then he shoots the guy. He's like, "No, I'll turn the damn off. I'll do it. I'll do it because he didn't want to die." What were they building though? That's what I want to know. What the fuck was all that shit they were building?
Reese, it's 5 years before the Battle of Yavin. What the fuck do you think they're building?
All that stuff is to do with the Death Star.
It's the fucking Death Star, obviously it is. This is literally 5 years before A New Hope, but they are obviously building the fucking Death Star.
Is that why they didn't want anyone to escape? And no.
Yeah, obviously they don't want anyone to leave. They want slave labour to build that shit, don't they?
No, but is it to keep the secret as long as they can? Before they build weapons?
Probably. That basically essentially means it's long been debated when the ending of episode 3 takes place, because you have the ending, the overall ending, and the final scene of episode 3 has Palpatine and Vader watching the construction of the Death Star, so they must have jumped ahead a few years.
I'll be back in 1 minute.
Well, the Death Star was in episode 2 the whole time. You see it in the
plans were, the plans
diagram.
The Separatists were originally going to make.
Yeah, but do you think Palpatine wanted the Separatists to do it? I don't think he did. He used everyone.
It was all part of his plan. He manipulated both sides. He wanted the Separatists to design the plans would get stolen. Eventually, when the Empire was formed, he would use the Empire to build it.
Build at the fucking Death Star there.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. When Andor spoke about like what are they having us build, and I'm thinking then like I'm having some realization and like they're making them build the Death Star.
Yeah, that's why they're not letting people escape. They're like, fuck it, we'll keep them here as long as we can and just let them die here. That poor doctor at the end is like, "Oh, I killed people. Fuck all. You should have let him escape. You should have killed him." Right, I love Andor. Andor's a great character. I love that. Is that the best you can do? When he's talking, when Andy Serkis is talking. Is that the best you can do?
Andy Serkis, man.
Oh, he's such a fucking great actor. I'm glad he came back to
He's
Star
class.
Wars. And it's not a waste this time.
Mm.
But how many seasons did he have a stock? Like, what, 3 or something? It wasn't that.
Okay, yeah, a handful.
He was in a handful and then died in a shitty way. And
Nah,
then-
it weren't
like,
shitty, that was alright.
Andor.
Well,
Who's
it
dead.
was alright, but the Kylo Ren should have been more of a bad guy. He wasn't a bad guy in the third one. He's like, yeah, fuck this. I'm gonna change sides from Chuck shit, I don't know why. And then I'm gonna kiss Ray and fucking die. He fucking died from kissing Ray.
Fucking shit movies, man.
Oh god. Like, this was
Well, no.
I enjoyed that so much. But
If there weren't main entry Star Wars movies, I reckon it would have been alright.
Well, bringing Palpatine was a mistake. Let him fucking die. And he dies in the same way again, 'cause he's fucking retarded. I'm gonna use electric again and die. It's the third time that this has happened.
That he's been severely injured by using that move.
And he still uses it. Goddamn Palpatine.
Well, no.
The third one, he's using it and he turns into a fucking potato. Then in episode 6, he dies, well the first one. The last one, he dies.
Well, Vader did kind of surprise him.
Mace Windu should have fucking killed him.
Yeah.
But then
He's too dangerous to be left alive.
Palpatine groomed fucking Anakin. Anakin was fucking retarded. He followed everything he did. Yes, master. I will bring Padme back, he lied. Padme, he lied about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Andor, great Star Wars show. A pre-prequel that I didn't think we needed, but I'm glad it exists.
Yeah. Better than Mando?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Fucking miles better.
He's a fucking miles better than yeah, Mando, because Mando, there's always action going on all the time.
Mando appeals to fans of like the space western genre. It's basically, it's like, you know, yeah, it's a space western in Star Wars. Like if Firefly had only had one cast member.
Let's get real. The only reason people stick around is fucking Grogu, Baby Yoda.
Oh yeah.
That's the reason people watch this show. That's why they brought him back. In season 3, they're like, we've got to bring him back somehow.
I will say, Mandalorian is definitely a frigging great show.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. But I'm sorry, Andor is just way better in my opinion.
Well, Andor's more like in Mando. It's like an adventure every week, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like one new adventure every week. And Andor, while it does have one overarching story, it has an overarching story, and it does have, you know, like for Cassian, there's been 3 different story arcs this one season.
Huh.
There's been an arc where he's being hunted by corporate police, an arc where he's involved in a heist of a garrison payroll, and there's an arc where he's in fucking prison, and there's still 2 episodes left.
That's the episodes left now, and I don't know why it's gonna go. That's the crazy thing about this show. You don't have any idea what's next.
Yeah. You don't know who's the pop up. Fucking Andy Serkis. We've had several people from Game of Thrones and Andy fucking Serkis popping up. It's like no one even knew Andy Serkis was going to be in it. His involvement was kept a complete secret.
No, and I saw him. It's like fucking Andy Serkis.
I'm
What?
out there, like, I heard his voice and you see him from behind him. Oh, that's never Andy Serkis.
He's one of the best parts. Like, two of the best dialogues in the show was from him and what's his name, Lionel?
What?
What's the guy's name at the end of the episode? He's talking to.
Luthen.
Yeah, Luthen. Like,
Luthen
he's the actor that plays him. Though.
Stellan Skarsgård. Remember his fucking name, man? Come on.
I can't remember his name.
It's not hard. It's literally 2 S's. Stellan Skarsgård.
But what?
Is that older one or is that it? Which
That's
one's
the
that
older
one?
one.
Right.
That's the old one from,
It's Bill Skarsgård. He's in John Wick 4.
Is it?
Yeah, do you not see him?
Yeah, his son Bill. Yeah, Bill
He's
Skarsgård.
gonna be playing fucking. He's gonna fight it. Basically, he's fighting it.
Bill Skarsgård played it. His son. He's in John Wick 4. But Stellan.
Yeah, it's him from Mamma Mia, innit?
What?
From Mamma Mia.
Well, Stellan Skarsgård is best remembered. In most recent years, before Andor, his best role in recent years was probably in Chernobyl, playing
Oh yeah, Boris.
He's in Chernobyl and he was in that Tom Hanks film, Angels and Demons.
Angels and Demons.
I just remember all the old stuff he's done. Good Will Hunting.
Good Will Hunting, yeah. He's also in Dune as Baron Harkonnen. The big fat dude.
Oh yeah. I saw a photo of him. Yeah.
I said that you could join. I said that I'd set her free, that you could join her. So join her.
Is it just 2 Skarsgårds or is it 3?
Ah, there's a whole family.
There's loads.
There's loads of them. They're all actors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's Alexander Skarsgård. Yeah, there is.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And Alexander Skarsgård plays in.
Oh, he was in the Northman, wasn't he?
Yeah, he played Eric Northman in True Blood.
Oh yeah.
He wasn't.
Yeah, I remember that.
He was in Godzilla vs Kong.
Oh yes, he was. Yeah.
He was in Tarzan. He was Tarzan.
Yeah, the whole family's actors.
Yeah, the Skarsgård family, you know.
Yeah, man. Like everybody knows him.
Father's Stellan, and he's got 3 brothers: Gustav, Bill, and Walter. But like it's being the younger generation. They can put on other accents better than but Stellan is a born and bred Swede. Yeah, Stellan can't really get rid of his accent. That's why whenever he acts, he just uses it.
Oh yeah, that was
What especially with like Bill, if you're not playing for Bill, for example.
Are they making Nosferatu and his Bell's gonna be in it? I think they're remaking that and he's gonna be like the vampire.
When Bill was playing Pennywise, you wouldn't think he was Swedish with how fucking awesome his.
He has got a Swedish.
That is yeah.
I mean,
No, that is funny because if you pay attention to the way Stellan speaks in Good Will Hunting, you're like, oh fuck it, this accent's fucked up. He just sounds odd.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? He can't do anything about his accent.
No.
It's like Arnold Schwarzenegger. He can't do anything about his accent. He can't even try to put on an
No, because it's so fucking thick.
Imagine what his American accent would sound like. It'd be fucked up.
Oh, it'd be really weird.
So they just basically they just basically use their own accent every time. Stellan and Arnold.
I didn't even know he was going to be in Andor, both of them actually.
What's
Like-
Stellan?
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to be in it. I watched the trailers, but I didn't know he was going to be in it. I didn't see him.
He was in the trailers.
I didn't pay attention enough to the trailer. But I did see in the trailer there is a bit of a ship that has like lightsabers coming out of it. I don't think it's lightsabers, but it's like.
Oh yeah, there's something like that. Yeah, I remember. I won't have to wait and see. There is. I remember from the trailer there is something like light coming out the sides.
So yeah, it is in season 1, I think.
And Deidre Miro is something. She does something in the trailer. I can't remember. Would the 2 more episodes? We're yet to find out what happens.
They're gonna find out that that guy's a spy, I think.
What, Lonnie?
Yeah. Like, you know, got about this show, there's only like one character that you know, makes it out of there alive, but most of the characters you don't know if they're gonna die or not.
That's pretty cool twist. That was Lonnie dangerous second in command turns out to be a fucking spy.
If I look, you know, rumours like, is he a spy? Because that look seems like he's like shit, panicking himself, like, oh shit.
I do like that they're further connecting Rogue One and Andor together, not just with K2SO and Cassian, obviously, but with Ruthcott Melshi, the prisoner who escapes with him and runs across the surface of the planet at the end.
Yeah.
Like, he had a very minor role in Rogue One. He's one of the troopers that dies on the beach shortly before the blind guy dies. You know, they have to go out for that switch or whatever it is.
Oh yeah.
And the death troopers are firing at them. And the black guy tries to go out, I can't remember his name, he tries to go out, he gets shot. Next time we see that scene, Ruthcott Melchi's lay on the ground dead. Implying that he tried to go for it, but he died.
Yeah, well, it is better having characters that you don't know what happens to him, like in the show. You only know what Andor and the guy on the beach with him, that's the only ones you know. But everyone else, you don't know if they die, go into hiding, or whatever, you don't know. I reckon Andor's gonna end up killing Lionel. Not
Luther.
Luther.
Fucking hell, man.
I'm not good with, like...
Yeah, I think Anakin's gonna kill Padme and then she's gonna take Otto and then... Yeah, the Jawas are gonna revolt against the Empire. That's what Reese is thinking.
You know what's funny, Reese? You know his assistant, Claire?
Yeah.
It's not actually Claire, it's Claire.
I was gonna say, that's a bit plain, isn't it?
It's like Klaiyi. And it's like... Yeah. Andor takes a cover name Keith, but it's not Keith with a Keith, it's Keith with a Keef.
Why make it confusing? Just...
Well, it's like, you know, they're using the most basic names possible, but with different Star Wars jargony spellings, aren't they?
Keef is the shit that's in your grinder once you've grinded your weed up, man. I know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're on about, is.
That's what Keef is.
Keith.
Yeah.
My name's Keith.
Of all the names Cassie could have chose, he chose fucking Keith.
Well, that's just a random name. It's pull like your fucking ass. Keith.
Keith.
Don't fuck with Keith.
Yeah, Andor though.
He's a 41-year-old playing a fucking 20-something-year-old.
I've heard that they've actually retconned his age a bit. They've made him 26 in Andor and 31 in Rogue One. Watching Cassian go through all these, you know, these situations, you know, survive from one situation to the next, it just makes it kind of depressing, you know, knowing, like, even though he dies a hero in the end, his ultimate fate, you know, he's gonna die and he's never gonna see the end of the war and see, you know, the galaxy become free again.
He's getting fucking forced into all the rebel shit. He just wants to live his life peacefully. And he gets pulled in by the Empire.
But after seeing the conditions in the prison, it's a situation like he realises he has to do something, you know, like he can't just sit by when he knows people are suffering like that in the galaxy. He has to help.
It's begun.
He can't let anyone, you know, suffer like that like he has again.
Yeah, well, if it wasn't for him and his team, they would have never got the plan to the Death Star.
Yeah. Cassian Andor.
Cassian Andor and his team sacrificed themselves for the universe.
It's sad, like that. You know how they actually? It's the first Star Wars media to actually use the calendar BBY. You know, like it says at the beginning of the show, 5 BBY.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
no one ever used it, did they?
No, yeah, the official. It started out as fanon.
Yeah.
But like it's official now. Like it's fight because the Battle of Yavin was a huge turning point in galactic history.
Yeah.
That was the turning point that showed everyone the Empire can be beaten. That's why, like, so you got the calendar is before the Battle of Yavin and after the Battle of Yavin. But yeah, they said they actually added it into the show to show that this is a countdown on Cassian's life, basically. He's got 5 years left to live.
Yeah.
Why is it all gone quiet?
Because I'm watching United at the same time.
Yeah.
And they're pissing me off.
Are they pissing you off, are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but basically, like the director said, they added it in, finally officially added it in to show that this is it's a countdown timer on his life. Basically, he's got 5 years to live, and then he's gonna die on Scarab.
Damn. So this is all from Rogue One, this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fucking.
but
Oh yeah, mint mover. Fucking sick. Absolutely
Well,
sick.
you can tell. You can really tell watching Andor. It's the same guy who wrote Rogue One.
It was so hype.
He really cares about. He cares about Star Wars.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you get the right people who actually care about the material.
Yep. Hire fans, you fucking idiots.
It's like they got Dave Filoni and what's he called?
John Favreau.
Jon Favreau. Yeah, they got him to direct.
Oh, Favreau's good. Yeah.
Favreau and Filoni did The Mandalorian, right? And they care about Star Wars because
They grew up with Star Wars. Big fans of Star Wars.
Filoni did the Clone Wars and Rebels.
Mm.
I think he did Rebels, but he did Clone Wars, and
Yeah.
they really give a shit about Star Wars. So that's why Mandalorian was considered some of the best shit we've seen in a long time.
Yeah. It's better than most. Did you know what the guy said about Obi-Wan? It's like, it's a shame we have to stick to canon with Obi-Wan. I'm like, what? You're making an Obi-Wan show. Why would you want to not have it part of
I
canon?
always want to deviate from the canon, yeah.
But it's just a daft thing to say. Don't make the fucking show then if you don't want that.
And Qui-Gon's cameo at the end. I mean, they passed it off as when you die and become one with the Force, the Jedi never really consider you to be dead. But it takes a while for the Jedi to come into contact with their dead friends again. So I guess when he sees Qui-Gon and Qui-Gon's like, took you long enough. To the both of them, Qui-Gon was never really dead.
Well, he should have been with him back through the fucking episode.
He probably
With
was with
Ethan.
him, he probably was with him, but like Obi-Wan couldn't see him until he was ready.
Well, that just doesn't make any sense to me.
When a Jedi dies, they become one with the Force. So
He should have still saw him, but like he should have been encouraging him when he was under the rocks when Darth Vader did that to him.
that was the idea with, no one's ever truly gone, in the trilogies.
I just think the cameo was kind of shit because it's only like 2 seconds and then it's over.
Yeah. Was off.
Yeah.
You can imagine that even though he only appears for a few seconds, they spent all day having a good chat afterwards.
Hello there.
Hello there. That's the first thing Obi-Wan ever says in The New Hope. Hello there.
Yeah.
I'm here, my little friend.
Yeah, but what the fuck happened to that woman? I can't remember. Raven, she called.
Who, where?
The woman that finds out that fucking Anakin's alive and she's still alive.
She probably just fucks off and lives her
I
own
should have
life,
just fucking killed her. Anakin should have just. Not Anakin, Obi-Wan should have just chopped her off or something.
I do like how Darth Vader does have a little bit of Anakin left in him, enough to say that it wasn't his failure.
Mm.
Anakin
Yeah,
has got,
right there is fine.
I am not your failure.
I hate you.
Anyway,
But Obi-Wan walks off.
shall we continue talking about John Wick?
Yeah.
John
Right.
Wick 4, March 2023. Who's going to see it in cinemas? Hands up.
Not me.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, I'm going to watch it.
I'll wait.
Was that a yes or a no, Callum?
Yes.
I'll wait.
You're wet fucking hell.
Callum doesn't like cinema, we know this.
I'm
Let's
happy
see
to wait, man.
Batman.
That's Batman, man. What are you talking about?
Batman, mate.
Don't put them in the same breath. To me,
He'd probably watch it with his mum anyway, because his mum
yeah, she does. In fairness,
John Wick 4 though, a little interesting piece in the trailer. He says he can fight the high table in one-on-one combat in order to get out, but according to Winston, only a member of the high table can, choose to get out, through this way. And then John says, I don't sit at the table. And then Winston says, your family does. And then we see him talking to a woman with a black hair who looks a bit like his dead wife. So I'm thinking, was his wife?
His wife fucking fake a death?
Was his wife related? His wife is 100% dead. There's no line.
Well, I'm glad they're not gonna retcon that one thing. Oh, she's alive. Cause
her death was John's decision because she was dying of cancer. She was in a coma, and he asked him to turn off the life support, and then he buried her. So his wife is 100% fucking dead. Yeah,
that's good.
But,
well, not good that she's dead, but good that they keep it the story.
Basically, I think what they mean is her family. He probably met her, fell in love with her, and they probably retired together. Her family are probably members of the criminal underworld.
John Wick trilogy has actually brought new life into the action movies.
Did you call it trilogy? No, my friend, it's not a trilogy. No, it isn't. There's a fourth movie coming here to act.
Well,
no!
The fourth film. You know what? Are they going to keep making John Wick films?
They're going to make at least another one after 4, I know that. They're going to make
It's in 10 years of like fucking John Wick 20 or something like that. John Wick 20.
When 4 comes out, it'll be almost 9 years. The first movie came out in 2014.
Oh god, that makes me feel fucking all this shit.
But Keanu himself says he'll keep playing John Wick until he can't walk anymore.
John Wick with a fucking... what do you call it? Oh,
John Wick in a wheelchair or with a cane or something.
Yeah, the fucking cane.
He'd probably still be dangerous with that, Like he can turn his cane into a weapon.
Oh, what's the thing on? A walker, there we go. John Wick with a walker. He's still doing all his fucking own stunts and stuff. He's still brought new life to the fucking action thing.
I'm guessing you've seen what I've done by now, Reese, right?
What? You know what you mean?
Look at the stream.
What? Oh. He's playing fucking Parker, mate.
I got bored, so I made a mini window in the stream so I can play at the same time. Not bored, it's just half time, innit?
It's just
But then I was like, right, I want to loot some shit. I've turned the volume down as well so it won't all be fucked up.
Yeah, anyway, the trailer looks really good. The action looks just as good as it always is.
Yeah.
This is like, they just bring in all these actors that are really good. It's just like Expendables, but better.
I think.
I like it.
What was your favourite movie?
What?
Which one was your favourite?
My favourite?
Yeah.
The second one.
Is that the one with Van Damme?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I like too.
I love when they bring thing into the guy nobody plays Blade.
Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, Wesley Snipes, and they're like, what did you get done for? Oh, avoiding fucking taxes or something. You know, yeah. Well, I can't complain about that.
Yeah, I like the Expendables.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. I'll be back.
I'll be back and just go to take a piss.
You should have taken a vacuum piss. Yeah. So, what else do we... Alright, they're making a Friday the 13th TV series.
A what TV series, sorry?
They're gonna have Jason, but I don't know what they can do with fucking Friday the 13th, because you can't really have a fucking good story with Friday the 13th.
No.
You can't, it's not like Chucky, where Chucky series is actually really good, and it's the war's there's so much war, but this, it's just gonna be a bunch of campers that get murdered by Jason. But I'm very happy to see Jason again. It's one of
Yeah?
my favourites.
That's fair enough.
It was one of my favourite horror slashes.
Yeah. I know, you love it.
Oh, I'm a big horror fan too. Out of like the Freddy films, there's only two that I like.
What?
Nightmare on Elm Street movies.
Alright.
There's only two that I like, and that's it. But Friday the 13th, it gets better when Jason dies and he comes back from the dead. That's when it gets fucking good, because it's just like, yeah, you can do whatever you want. Someone with fucking Harry powers fighting Jason, that's fucking funny. And then somehow Crystal Light turns into a fucking part of the ocean with ships going past. Giant ships.
That's Jason takes Manhattan.
Takes Manhattan when he's only in Manhattan for like 10
Fucking
minutes.
hell. Movies are you two on about here?
I don't know.
Friday
Talking about fucking horror movies.
the 13th, mate.
Mentioning fucking Jason takes
Take
Manhattan.
Manhattan.
Oh, stop
It's
it.
on the fault the whole film when he gets to Manhattan the last time.
Reese, you don't like that movie, stop lying.
I said I liked it.
Oh.
It's just got a funny kill where a guy gets his head knocked off.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
It's nerf punch stuff.
Oh, no, I'm thinking about fucking Jason X, aren't I? That's what I hate.
He's where he's in space.
Yeah, that movie sucked.
And he... No, I thought that film's good, but
Oh, stop it, Reese.
Really, that movie sucks.
no, that movie's good.
Oh, yeah, there's something wrong with you.
It's good because how fucking metal it is. Like,
I've never watched Leprechaun 4 in space.
no, that's just this fucking shit. What you on about?
What the fuck is Leprechaun 4 in space?
Exactly, so
He
you've never
gets-
even heard of it, and it's still better than fucking
He
Jason.
gets a lightsaber, the fucking leprechaun. He kills him with a lightsaber in that film.
Yeah, it's the fourth movie in the Leprechaun series with Warwick Davis.
Just go to space.
Warwick Davis enjoyed it, so, you know, that's all there is that counts.
Oh, yeah, he played that well. To the death.
Yeah, he played him in the Force. He played him in Leprechaun, Leprechaun 2, Leprechaun 3, back and
What is going on?
Sweet.
What do you mean Leprechaun 1, Leprechaun 2 and Leprechaun 3?
The leprechaun in the hood, you never heard of it?
Nah!
You know what Leprechaun?
Fuck are you two talking about?
It's a fourth one called Leprechaun in the hood.
Yeah, but basically, it's a series about an evil leprechaun played by Warwick Davis that murders
He
people.
just wants his gold back.
He murders people that take his gold.
You never heard of Wishmash for it either.
Like the first film he goes to Vegas.
Oh yeah, Vegas.
I ain't heard of any of these things, man. You two are just...
For one later.
You two
Bro,
are
you
just
should
fucked
watch
up.
it, you fucking have a plot. It's stupid.
Yeah, you'll laugh at how stupid they are.
The Leprechaun in the hood is actually funny as fuck.
The first leprechaun, the third one he actually gets along with this Elvis impersonator, like Warwick Davis. You know, I never knew Warwick Davis could do Elvis so well. This Elvis impersonator says, "Oh, I like those blue suede shoes. The blue suede, I like them, man." And then Warwick Davis and the leprechaun, "Oh, thank you very much."
I can't believe he gets a lightsaber.
I don't know. It's,
You ever heard of like Wishmaster? That's a crazy
yeah,
film.
that. Have you ever seen Dark Man?
No.
Oh, that's a film.
I don't think what it is that where
Liam Neeson plays a disfigured man who goes on a rampage, killing the people that disfigured him. You know, the criminals that murdered him. It's like, you know, Sam Raimi directed it. He wanted to get the rights to the Shadow comic series, but he couldn't, so he decided to make his own superhero. And Darkman is basically, he wears a hat, he wears a fedora and an overcoat, and his face is covered in bandages. And he takes a serum that, you know, increases his strength but makes him psychotic, and he goes on a rampage killing these criminals that disfigured him.
You wish master, Callum. You make a wish, but it's like the wish isn't exactly what you wish for. He kills you. Oh shit! Like
Yeah, just sit to his own desire.
yeah, just fucking.
Oh shit, something's happened.
What?
Something's happened
What?
on my computer.
Oh no, not your computer.
I have no idea.
That mean we should stop here?
Might have to, it won't do anything.
Well, you
Well,
dying. Okay.
Well, let's just end it here on the stream.
Well, yeah, we've done that hour, so you know.
Shit! What the fuck?
Just end the stream.
I'll have to
Yeah,
just...
Gage disappeared. Everything.
Yeah, I'll have to just kill the power to my... Well, I'll do it properly. Yeah, say the goodbyes, I'll be back in a minute. What the
This has been the podcast. We'll be back.
We just
Maybe
end the
next
stream.
week.
fuck? Yeah.
If it doesn't end the stream, if we don't end the stream properly, it might not end up, you know, it might crash, the video become unavailable.
It might. Yeah, don't know what's going on.
I think it still like carries on.
No, Reese, if you don't properly end the stream,
Alright, we'll find out.
Just carry on like recording though, like.
Right, I'm gonna do it now, so let's find out. I'll be back in a minute.
Anyway, whatever. If it gets corrupted or whatever, I guess.